The Indian Air Force is set to retire its legendary fleet of MiG-21s. The MiG-21s joined the Indian Air Force in 1963 and have been serving with the IAF for the past 62 years. It is learned that the last remaining squadron, squadron number 23, that is also known as Panthers, will be retiring from Chandigarh in a ceremony that will be held on September 19. The event will be attended by several senior Air Force officials. Talking about the history of the Indian Air Force's MiG-21, they were inducted in 1963 and remained a part of some of India's most historic operations, so to say. They participated in the 1965 war, in the 1971 operations against Bangladesh, against Pakistan, which created Bangladesh, the 1999 war when they were serving in the Indian Air Force, and the Balakot strikes as recent as the Balakot strikes. The MiG-21s have been a part of Indian Air Force's operations. There are several firsts that the MiG-21s have. They are also, besides the fact that India procured 850 of them from Russia, 600 of MiG-21s were actually manufactured by state-made, by state-owned Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which is one of the first aircraft to be made in India, so to say. They underwent several upgrades, especially after several accidents hampered the operations. In fact, they went on to, because of the number of accidents that took place, the MiG-21s also went on to gain the identity of flying coffins, or the widow maker as they called it. They participated in several wars: the 1965 war against Pakistan, the 1971 lightning campaign that created Bangladesh. As recent as the Balakot strikes, the MiG-21s have been a part of Indian Air Force's operations. Now, there are several firsts when it comes to the MiG-21s. One is, of course, the bad identity, so to say, that they gained. They were named flying coffins after several accidents took place. In fact, between 2010 to 2013, there were 10 accidents of MiG-21 that took place. In fact, the wives of pilots who died had also made several representations to defense ministers, and several upgrades of MiG-21 were taken, which resulted in upgrading the fleet. However, they are now being phased out, and as we reported earlier, September 19 is when the last squadron will be phased out from the Indian Air Force. The event will take place at Chandigarh. Now, this brings down the total squadron strength of the Indian Air Force to about 29, and it is expected that they will be replaced with new aircraft such as the Rafales and the light combat aircraft, which are homemade.